I don't know where that came from. Oh, we got an answer to your immigration questions. Getting answers. Jennifer, what's going on?
Nothing much. I had a few questions for you, Brad. For the N400, I filed it for my husband 2 days ago. Now, is that okay that we did it 90 days prior to his 3 years of having his 10-year green card?
You did it 90 days before.
Yes,
that's fine.
His green. Okay.
So as long as it was received by immigration within 90 days of the 3-year anniversary of him getting a green card, and it sounds like you have a baby together, so you'll be able to prove it's a bona fide marriage. Then that's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
But Brad, everything is like so different now because I did it online.
Right.
So I uploaded my tax.
When is his green card? When's the 3-year anniversary of his green card?
Okay. 2/15/18.
2/15/18. So the 3-year anniversary is 2/15/21. So then January 15, 21, December 15th, 21, and today is November 19th.
I did it the 17th. No, the 17th.
17th may be 91 days. No?
No.
It is?
I went on Google and I put 90 days.
Then you're fine. Then you're good. Thumbs up.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Okay. So, Brad, now when I uploaded my daughter's birth certificate, last year tax returns.
Right.
Once everything is uploaded, I paid the fee. Do they contact you, because now we're coming into next year? Will they contact me and tell me to send another updated tax return?
No. What'll happen is he's going to get an interview, and you're going to bring it all to the interview.
Oh, so there's another interview. Him and I?
It'll be him. But you can go.
Oh, by him.
But you go.
Oh.
You have a baby together, so he's going to bring a birth certificate of the child, and he's going to bring. I'm sure you have a bank account together, and you're going to show your bank account and your tax.
No,
returns.
we don't. No, we don't bank together.
I'm jumping ahead.
We don't bank together, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
Why?
Because in order to prove a bona fide marriage, you have to prove that you live together, and you have a financial relationship. That's what they want to see.
So he's on my health insurance.
Okay, fine. So, to me, the easiest way to prove, and I'm sure you guys are good together. I mean, you got a baby together, you're living together.
Right.
But immigration. You ever see horses with blinders in Central Park? You don't see. Nobody looks and thinks outside the box. Everyone's got blinders on. So they want to see, where's your bank statement? Where's your tax return? It's like a checklist down the line. So so to me, I always give the advice: have a bank statement, put your money and his money in the bank, and you pay all your bills out of that bank statement. You've proven a financial relationship.
Okay. Worst case scenario, we don't, but we have life insurance, and I'm his beneficiary, and he.
I'm sure you'll have other proof to overcome it. Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay.
But
Okay.
And I'm only saying it's fine because you got a baby. If you didn't have a baby, I'd say no.
Okay, awesome. So, another last question.
Right.
If my friend has a H-2B,
it's okay.
H-2B visa,
right?
She and her fiancé, they're gonna get married. She's gonna extend it, I guess, tentatively in April of next year. But she wants to know if when they get married, should she extend it or she should just follow the form?
Okay, if she's going to get married, do not extend it. Because an H-2B visa is a non-immigrant visa. It's a seasonal worker to stay in America to work in a seasonal job and go home. So you can't file in March and say, I'm going to work in this seasonal job. And I'm going to be here for 6 months and I'm going to go home. And at the same time, be married to a U.S. citizen and 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, file for your green card. You've lied. So therefore, if she's marrying, just get married and file the adjustment. Forget the H-2B.
Okay, sure. Now, so she's working in the hotels. Right. Should she continue employment after it expires or no?
When is she getting married?
So, the whole City Hall thing, right?
Right.
Everybody's like the Cupid website, they have no dates available.
Oh, I see.
So everything is up in the air.
Right, I understand. So the answer is this: they want to get married as quickly as possible. So she should just get right. She'll have to. You have to figure out and be smart about this. I'll give you a perfect example. My kids' passports expired. Okay, and it's impossible to go. It's everybody's, and it's impossible to go. I mean, and I'm an immigration lawyer. I still have to go online like everybody else and schedule an appointment because we want to go away for the winter break, and I can't mail their passport in because we're not going to get the passports back in time. So we got to go for an in-person appointment. And I go online. I go online 3-4 days in a row. There's no appointments, and I'm getting really frustrated, just like you are. So I start. I don't go to sleep. I'm up 24 hours a day. I went online the other night at midnight, at stroke of 12. Guess what? At 12 o'clock, there were appointments. So, there's appointments. You just got to, go different times, different days. Don't go like 2 in the afternoon because all of a sudden what happens is somewhere the computer system, I didn't know it was going to be midnight. I just happened to go on. I'm like, oh, look, appointments. The computer system just automatically puts appointments in at some random time, and whoever grabs them first grabs them. So if you're going to look at, Sunday afternoon, they're already grabbed already. So you got to go on at weird times. I have no idea if that's how New York City Cupid works. I'm just giving you my
they're saying on Thursdays at 9, but honestly, and I believe every month they're kind of extending how long you can, because they're virtually getting married now. This is crazy. So every month
What about this? I mean, and I guess you can't really do it right now. Because you can't travel anywhere in the United States because then you have quarantines when you come back to New York and everything.
Right.
But hopefully, if things get a little better and you're able to travel interstate, nobody says you have to get married in the state where you live. You can go get married in New Jersey. You can go get married in Rhode Island. Go find anywhere to go get married.
Because I was even thinking about Westchester, what they said, and maybe this is applicable other states. They said they're only taking their local residents. Isn't that crazy?
Just ask a pastor to help you. Go get married at a local church, in the pastor's office. You don't have to have a whole wedding.
Right? No. You have to. So this is what you have to do, Cupid. This is what you have to do. You have to, but you still have to get the
the license.
What is the light?
Yeah. Yes. I haven't gone on it because I'm not getting married to anybody at this moment. So you tell me what I know you have to get the license, but they're not even giving you the license. The appointment.
No. So let me tell you what they're doing. You have to apply for the license, pay for the application, and then they're gonna Zoom both parties.
Right.
And then they're going to say, do you want to apply for the license? And then they'll email it to you. So essentially, I'm just trying to, they're trying to get a Zoom appointment. This is crazy.
It is crazy. Just keep trying at weird times. And if she plans on getting married, don't extend her visa in March. I'm sure she'll be married by March. But don't put it in.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, don't put it in because you're going to have a problem with misrepresentation.
Okay, so hold on. What forms? Does she have to file this 944 form?
Yes.
Why?
Because Trump says so.
But Trump is going to be out of office by the time. Okay, so what happens if
you're asking me what she has to do today on November 19th? The answer is yes.
No.
Do I know what she's going to have to do in February? I don't have the slightest idea. I could ask this guy. I haven't brought him out in a while. Let me ask this guy. Will the 944 form be there in February when Jennifer's friend wants to adjust her status? And the Magic 8 Ball says don't count on it being there. So hopefully that's what the Magic 8 Ball says. What do I know?
Okay, so let me ask you another question.
What?
Why does she have to file the the I-130A? What is the I-130A?
That's it replaces the G325A, which was a biographic data forms.
Oh, how nice. So there's no more biographic form now with the I-130A?
Yeah, it's the I-130 and the I-130A. You don't have to do the biographic data forms.
Awesome. Okay, I think you answered my million questions. Thank you. And let me ask you let me ask your opinion. When does vaccination come out? Are you going to take it?
The vaccine?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I was just talking about this with my family. This is my answer.
I'm listening.
Okay. My answer is I don't know what is going to, nobody knows the long-term effects of the vaccine, meaning that,
exactly.
You don't know what it's going to do to you in 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now. We do know that at this moment in time, if you take it and you believe Pfizer and you believe Moderna, because those are going to be the two vaccines that are going to be out in America. There'll be, Oxford's going to be in the UK. Oxford has one coming out in the UK. But Moderna and Pfizer has the ones in in the United States. And, you know, and they're both coming out, they're saying 90, 95% effective rate. You know, I'm 52 years old. My opinion at this moment is I want to enjoy my life, and I don't want to have to worry that, you know, God forbid, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years from now, I get sick with coronavirus, because coronavirus isn't going away. It's going to be around forever. You know, so you got to weigh getting sick with coronavirus versus getting sick with a vaccine. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.